Welcome back to the KARE 11 backyard. A gorgeous morning here, and from Lunds & Byerly's, the executive chef is Anthony Leonardi. Anthony, what's your actual title? Because I just messed it up.
No, executive chef of new product development is it's a long one.
I love it. Okay,
Yeah.
so earlier we did talk about spatchcocking chicken. You
Yes.
taught me that. I love that. And now we're going to talk about my other favorite thing, which is salmon. And so let's first talk about, what is your favorite? Because I get a little confused. I get some differing messaging. If I walk up to your beautiful fish counter at any of your Lunds & Byerly's and I want to buy salmon, what would be I know there's different price points, but if you had to choose for your family, what would you choose?
I always go wild sockeye when it's available, or wild king. I really love wild Alaskan salmon.
And
otherwise,
if you're going to go farm raised, where do you prefer?
60 South is really common. That's a Chilean farm raised.
Okay.
They do a really nice job. There's a few others in that kind of region that I really particularly like. I've used them in the past at previous employments and restaurants, and they perform awesome.
Yeah,
great
and it's
fish.
so healthy for you. So you
So
really
healthy,
want
yeah.
the best possible piece, because that is all those good fats, all of that goodness. So, okay, we've got two beautiful steaks here.
Yeah, and
now,
this
what do we
is
do?
this is a wild Alaskan sockeye. So one of my favorite things to do actually is using mayo. Mayo for grilled fish. It seems really weird, kind of maybe unhealthy, but the fun thing is you can flavor this any way you want.
It's
right?
really just fat, so
It's
that's
just
what
fat,
you need, a little
right?
fat on there.
And so it's going to help caramelize on the grill, but you can flavor it any way. Right now we've got, so I'm using Sir Kensington, just a nice avocado oil based. But
I really do avocado-based ones.
super good.
I like those
And we've
a
been
lot.
using avocado oil in the kitchen forever. It's really clean, really buttery. It's good neutral flavor. And
So garlic,
fresh
lemon.
garlic, lemon, and then fresh dill.
that
This is
you
actually a really
mix-
nice micro dill too.
Oh, great! So you mix that
super
together.
fun.
That's
Yep.
coming out of the garden right now too.
Yeah, so put this together,
Okay,
and it seems a little sea salt.
nice. Okay, so how long do you let that sit?
This can go right on the grill.
Okay,
You
ready to roll.
You could 100% do this overnight too, no
Okay.
problem.
It's not going to break it down.
No,
because there's no
no.
acidity.
Yeah.
Other than a little bit of lemon.
Just a little bit of
Okay,
lemon. So it's
all right.
not like a heavy lemon. And then anytime we're grilling fish, make sure it's clean. Make sure it's really well oiled. I like to use just a really simple towel. Maybe it's a towel you're gonna throw away anyway.
So you put a little bit of oil on
Little
that
bit of
towel.
oil. Even though there's oil in the marinade itself, you're gonna want it to be able to release.
Yes.
And you can even grill walleye this way. Walleye is super finicky, but if you have it really well cleaned, really well seasoned, it'll release no problem.
Okay, super hot grill.
Super hot grill.
Skin up, and you took the skin.
I took the skin off.
You
You
took
can
the
leave the skin on too.
Okay.
If you were gonna leave the skin on, I would suggest starting skin side down.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
pretty side down is how we always go.
Pretty side down.
Pretty side down.
Okay.
So
you put a
then
little on the top
you're
there?
2 to 3 minutes per side before we'll flip and rotate.
And then you end up with these beautiful marks that you
Beautiful,
see over
right?
here.
Yeah.
And the key with any fish, and salmon in particular, I mean, you spend some money on this, you really don't want to overcook this, right?
Yeah, we're going about 140 internal, so like that medium. It should be somewhat translucent. Salmon, you could go 130. You could eat it medium rare, no problem.
Right. And then the key is to let this sear up before you try to flip it,
Yep,
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I always look at grilling as kind of experiential. It's it's having a conversation with a friend. It's never this rush. It shouldn't be that way.
That's
It should
a good
be
way to
more
think
of
about
just a hangout,
And like you said earlier, just get a glass of rosé and
It's a
everything
perfect-
will be fine.
yeah.
What do you have cooking in here?
And this is, I love these little foil pouches for grilling.
Ooh.
Super fun. So I did some fingerling potatoes, a little bit of butter and sea salt. Again,
That is smart.
it's off to the back of the grill. You kind
And
of
you're
set
not
it.
heating up your oven.
Yeah. If I'm
On a
doing
hot
a grill,
summer day.
if I do a grill, it's always 100% just
You
outside.
could pretty much put anything
Anything
in
in there. Yeah, sweet
Yeah.
corn. Asparagus is great
I love it.
in little pouches. So, yeah, and then we can actually just grab one of these,
Okay.
bring it over.
there. All right, let's do that.
And I did a little plate. Again, it's summertime, so what better way to...
Oh, look at that. So you put some heirloom tomatoes.
We got heirlooms.
You've got the cooked potatoes.
Yep, cooked potatoes going on.
And then, okay, so how many minutes per side to get that really great medium?
So with the sockeye being thinner, 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes
Three
a side.
per side.
Yeah, so maybe a
It's
6
quick.
to 8 minute cooking time.
But again, don't fool with it too much.
Don't fool with it. Hang out. It shouldn't be. If your grill's too hot, turn it down.
And then if you are a newbie, I am a newbie with this, maybe keep the skin on because that's going to help you, right?
Yep, skin on will help. It eats really well too if you get a nice crisp on it. So
Well, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, I love that. And then what do you have going on here? Just some heirlooms?
yeah,
and-
our heirlooms, a little Arbequina olive oil, which is a really nice fruity olive oil.
Which
and
one?
Then some Arbequina.
Oh, you like that one?
Yeah, Arbequina is a great olive oil.
Well, there's
Super
so many
fruity.
out there. That's another thing. You go to the olive oil.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, what do I buy?
Yeah, I love the Arbequinas because they're so fruity.
Oh, that's great.
yeah.
And it's going to be tomato season any minute.
Yeah.
Where we're going to have all these heirlooms coming from Minnesota. Until then, you get the Bushel Boy because that's a Minnesota company
Yes,
too. I
yes.
love them.
Love Bushel Boy.
And look at how beautiful that is. That is a gorgeous dinner. And we do appreciate you sticking around, and we appreciate the fact that you gave us this recipe as well.
Yes.
And everything is available. Of course, if you go ahead and text the word recipes to 763-797-7215. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back.